Breaking tonight, dramatic new developments in the email scandal looming over Hillary Clinton's campaign for the White House. As the State Department reveals, there are nearly 24 emails from Mrs. Clinton's personal server containing information so secret they can never see the light of day, even if in redacted form. Welcome to the Kelly File, everyone. I'm Megyn Kelly. This comes as the State Department releases scores of other previously undisclosed emails. And it comes less than 72 hours before the first in the nation Iowa caucuses. The Clinton campaign was quick to call this a case of overclassification, telling the State Department, go ahead and release the emails. But when confronted with the campaign statement, the State Department refused to even discuss it, saying the email classification is being held at the request of the intelligence community. In moments, we will get reaction from former Bush White House Press Secretary Dana Perino, as well as Clinton supporter Robert Zimmerman. But we begin our coverage tonight with our Chief Intelligence Correspondent, Catherine Herridge, reporting from Washington. Catherine?
Thank you, Megyn. The latest batch of Clinton emails brings the number to more than 1,500 containing classified information. This email released just hours ago has intelligence from 3 different agencies. Earlier today, Fox News was first to report that some of the Clinton emails are too damaging to release, even with entire sections blacked out. They include 22 top-secret emails, some containing intelligence from special access programs that are considered beyond top secret, as well as intelligence from human spying. The State Department is also withholding 18 emails between Mr. Obama and Mrs. Clinton. According to the intelligence agencies, the information was top secret when it was sent and it hit the Clinton server. It was not upgraded after the fact. Fox News pressed the State Department spokesman today on why they refused to accept the facts.
The group that has final say on the classification when it hit that server is the agency who got that information, not the State Department.
What I'm saying is we have worked closely with the intelligence community, and at their request, we have upgraded this information.
It's not answering the question.
Fox News has also told the intelligence agencies are operating on the assumption that the server was compromised and there are more copies of the Clinton emails out there, and even releasing a partial email could provide enough clues to lead back to the original document exposing government secrets. At the White House today, our colleague Kevin Corke asked if the FBI investigation is firmly focused on the former Secretary of State.
Can you say with certainty and confidence that Secretary Clinton will not be indicted because of this email scandal?
That will be a decision that is made by the Department of Justice and prosecutors over there. What I know that some officials over there have said is that she is not a target of the investigation. That does not seem to be the direction that it's trending.
That claim did not sit well with our contacts at the Justice Department and the FBI, who emphasized that Josh Earnest has no direct knowledge of the FBI investigation. And given what the president has said in the past about the case, it does look like a pattern of political interference, Megyn.
Catherine, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Even before this news broke, Mark Halperin, the political reporter from Bloomberg News, got a lot of attention for his reporting on the attention this is now getting over at the White House.
There are some people in the White House who are starting to talk about this. It's not clear to me whether they know what's happening or there's just their intuition, but the body language among some Obama administration officials is this is more serious and something's going to happen. Again, the timing of it could be, if not cataclysmic, pretty bad for Secretary Clinton if Senator Sanders is still alive.
Dana Perino is co-host of The Five right here on FNC and former White House press secretary under President George W. Bush. Dana, good to see you. She's live in Iowa, where we'll be soon for the caucuses. All right, so I don't know about the body language of the people at the White House being the best indicator on what's going to happen here, but Catherine's reporting is real and troublesome. Your thoughts?
Well, I have a couple of them. One, Hillary Clinton's campaign came out and said they want all the documents to be released. Well, first of all, they're in this position because of her error of judgment. They also know that her asking the State Department to release classified information is a way for her to hide, because she knows that they can't release the classified documents unless one thing happens, Megyn. There is a person who has the power to release all of the documents, and that is President Barack Obama. He holds the power to declassify, and so if Hillary Clinton is right, and if the White House decides to help the FBI investigation along and put its thumb on the scale of justice for Hillary Clinton, then he could release all the documents that she just asked him to release. He could do it tonight, but I bet he won't.
Because Catherine's reporting that some of these documents have human spying intelligence in them. I mean, why would we release those?
That's right. And the other thing I would say, I think that Josh Earnest at the White House could do a little better job of protecting himself. I think the one thing he is trying to do is walk this fine line to respect the Justice Department investigation, the FBI investigation, and not try to show any interference from the White House. He also wants to protect the president, and we know from their statements, and because it's just politics, they want to help Hillary Clinton become the next president of the United States. However, if this investigation grows, who do you think the first people are that the FBI comes and asks questions of next? It's the staff. And you don't want to put yourself in that position. I always thought it would be better for them to just have a firewall and say, we are not commenting on this investigation at all from the White House. You're going to have to call the campaign, call the FBI, and protect yourself and the president in that manner. It would be much better for everybody involved. Maybe not for Hillary, but that should not be their concern right now.
In the meantime, the Hillary Clinton campaign is going to have to deal with that soundbite that we've now seen. There are many of them. This is just one example. She's wearing the black and white, striped shirt. Unfortunate choice, given what she was saying. Watch it.
I am confident that I never sent nor received any information that was classified at the time it was sent and received. I did not send nor receive anything that was classified at the time. I did not receive nor send anything that was classified.
It's just, it's not true.
It is not true. Not only that, remember that President Obama on 60 Minutes about 6 weeks ago said there was no national security information that was compromised at all in any of Hillary Clinton's emails. And I would just submit to them that they don't know that. And in saying that, they're basically suggesting that everybody that's a part of the investigation that is trying to do their job and not make this a public spectacle is lying as well. And so there's a respect issue going on in terms of the trust from the White House. Look, the White House, the guys that are there for political are going to be gone in 8 months. The classified community is going to be there a lot longer.
Dana, great to see you.
Thanks.
Joining us now with more, Robert Zimmerman, a Democratic National Committee member from New York, a Clinton supporter, and co-founder of Zimmerman Edelson Public Relations.
Great to be with you.
What do you make of all that?
Dana hasn't lost her touch of reciting partisan talking points.
How does she get out of the black and white striped soundbite? I did not send or receive classified information.
She did not, because the facts hold up that she never sent or received anything that was marked classified.
She didn't say marked there.
She said it, but that's obviously what she meant and what she said repeatedly. The point simply here is, Megan, this is not a gotcha game.
Okay, but let's just walk through it together, because what the experts say is, if you're Secretary of State, it doesn't matter if it's marked classified. If you get information on human spying, you're supposed to have the judgment to understand that this is a classified document. You know that this is, you get in trouble in government if you don't understand that, much less if you're the Secretary of State.
Megan, let's also understand what the experts say. The documents have to have certain guaranteed markings that indicate they're classified information.
But it doesn't make them unclassified if they don't have those.
Let's understand the reality here. Just back in November, the Director of National Intelligence, James Clapper, overturned his Inspector General, who claimed some of the Clinton emails were top secret when, in fact, he determined they were not. This is about a government bureaucratic
So we shouldn't necessarily
fight.
believe this. Your point is that just because they're saying, the intel community is saying this is classified and top secret doesn't make it so.
It's a back and forth debate. Let's remember, John Bolton, one of the most arch Republican conservatives of the Bush White House, our UN ambassador, our ambassador to the United Nations, said there is no rational strategy to engaging, there's no rational approach to the classification of our documents. But everything Hillary Clinton has said about how she's handled her email and about the documents that she has received and sent has proven to be accurate and correct.
No. Well, that's not necessarily true. With that soundbite, there is no classified material. That is false.
First of all,
you admit that.
First of all, she said, and let's be serious about this, she says she has sent and received nothing that's been marked classified.
She did not say, Robert, we saw the soundbite. First of all, at the first presser she had at the UN, she said there is no classified material. That's what she said. There is none.
This is not a gotcha game, Megan.
Then she added on by saying none was ever sent or received. Then she changed it to none was ever sent or received. That was marked.
But the facts remain that how you determine what is classified is by the markings that are required.
That is not a fact.
It's absolutely correct.
Don't mislead the audience. That's not true.
Megan, not only is it correct, Dianne Feinstein, who actually saw these emails in question tonight, said they had none of the markings that would indicate classified information, and that's what's critical here.
First of all, they stripped some of the markings off of them. Mrs. Clinton had her people do that.
First of all,
that's already been reported. But
that's been reported by.
Second of all, the content of the document
that can determine that.
But second of all, the content of the document determines whether it's classified, not the marking.
But the evaluation of whether they're classified is by the different authorities that oversee them.
Including the Secretary of State,
these
who is
emails
supposed to have an understanding of that.
These emails came from career government officials. They weren't originated by Hillary Clinton. and they went back and forth in the email chain. Let's remember, some of these so-called classified documents you're talking about are newspaper articles that were sent around.
Understood. But others talk about human spying, which is a problem.
Facts still trump all of this, not partisan rhetoric.
Richard. I'm just saying that right.
I'm not taking it personally.
It's been a long 24 hours.
And you've done well. Congratulations on last night's debate.
Thank you very much. Good to see you.
You'd be with